back, Sue.
Good to see you again, Michelle.
Yes, we're moving on to the next step of the mastermind process. We just completed I forgive, and now we're moving into I ask. Now the space is cleared off, we're gonna ask. So here's how that step goes. I ask. I make known my specific requests to my mastermind partners and willingly receive the support and affirmations that my answers are being revealed to me.
Definitely the ask, the request, the receiving.
Yes. And
Really?
it really requires verbalizing your request. Now that's a hard one because there's some people who have no idea what they want. So they have no idea what to ask for.
Or maybe not have really practiced letting their imagination go wild. In any area of life.
Yes.
Not necessarily materialistic, but sitting on a beach, enjoying, the beautiful sounds of the ocean. You're there by yourself, and just imagine the ocean and feeling the sun, the warmth of the sun on your face, and having the opportunity to be there and just relax and be still. I just allowed my imagination to go there, and then just see the endlessness of the ocean and the expansiveness and the serenity. That's imagining.
Yeah. And the truth is, we're actually always imagining. I can imagine what I'm going to eat today. I can imagine what I just did, right? We mostly imagine what we already have as an experience. See, for most people who have to go to an office or a location for work, when they're there, they often imagine what it will be at the end of the day. How do I want to oh my gosh, I can't wait till I get home and I can just sit in front of the TV and veg out. Or, oh my goodness, I'm going to be outside on the deck and I'm going to enjoy barbecuing something, or having a drink with my friends, or playing with my kids, or whatever it is that they intend on doing that particular evening. If they're going out to the bar, or going out on a date, or they're going to church, or whatever it is that inspires them, and that's what's next. They often have an imagining about it.
Exactly. And then to be able to actually ask the mastermind.
Yes.
But as we're speaking, it's important to take that time to really go within and experience it in your mind. Feel it. Just be as vivid as you can about what it is, because all things are possible. Everything really is available to us.
Yes. One of the things, when you mentioned just now, writing it down or journaling, speaking and journaling are two ways to make anything you ask for real. It's the first level of tangibility. Because before that, it's just noise in your head. Nobody else has an experience of it. But if it's on paper, somebody else could read it. If you speak it out loud, somebody else can hear it. And now they actually believe that you're working on that. So they're actually looking for the results you say are going to happen out of you being there, doing that, whatever it is, right? So it's the starting point, and it's really an essential part for getting it out of you, right? You've planted it as a seed for yourself, as an idea. You've allowed yourself to feel it. That's you putting it into that place where it grows and becomes you. And when you ask, you're putting it out to your community to be of support in its arrival, right?
Exactly. And in the community, in the group of the other participants of the mastermind, that's what we do, they do for each other, is to hold that energy and that space. And there's a real sacredness, of course, in the mastermind groups. And yes, the speaking out of it, And they do some writing, right? The groups do some writing in terms of their intentions.
Yes.
And now it is, as you said, to verbalize it.
Yes.
And let it land on another or many pairs of ears.
Yes. And there's something really at the end of that statement that is critical. You, as the person who initiates the idea, the thought, the thing to ask for, get to actually believe for yourself that it's possible.
Yes. Exactly. And the others are holding that possibility for you. And there is, it says in here, the willingness to receive the support. So the first is the speaking of it and asking. And then to go within and be willing to be supported and affirmed.
Yes.
And,
in your knowing that it's already done, right?
There you go.
Yes. The process of it. Let me see that your answers are being revealed to you. So let's say you don't quite know how to make it happen. It's an idea that lives for you or has in the past lived for you like a pipe dream, and you're now saying, I want to make it real, right? Like, this is your opportunity to allow the answers to be revealed to you, of what it would take to materialize it, or if there's nothing for you to do, that actually is part of what's revealed to you, that you could actually get that communication, understand what there is to do, be, so you can have that which you ask for.
Exactly. And that's the gift of expanding our consciousness or willingness to expand our consciousness to the Holy Spirit, or I'm sorry, to the mastermind, that way beyond what we may think it should work, or how it should work, a certain way it should work. We're going to be given other answers. We don't need to know the hows. We need only to be able to speak, to ask, and be willing to receive what will be presented to us in terms of, you said part of that already, as to how to move forward with whatever it is that your intention is within your heart, whatever your desires are, whatever your requests are. And that's what, through the process of the masterminding, really support each other to be able to support the others to be aware and witness the next step.
Yes.
That always is presented when I am out of the way.
Yes. And what's really beautiful about this process is, if you start this process before having done the ones that came before, when there's an action to take, you're likely gonna hesitate, question it, like yes, your capability of handling it. But in this state, because it comes where it comes, having dealt with your attitudes, your concerns, your yeah buts, what ifs, all the things that block us and get in the way of taking action, right? Up until this point, that's what we've been handling. We've been actually boxing them up so we could let them go. And we're now freed up to ask, knowing that we're going to be willing to take the action, right? Because we're about to get some instruction about that which we're asking for.
Yes.
Right? Now we get to be in the state of willingness and readiness, because we've done the work to prepare ourselves to be that. So when we ask and get our instructions, all there is to do is act. So
you mentioned box. It's all about being out of the box.
Yeah.
And we get freedom in, connecting with the mastermind consciousness. That is out of the box thinking. Yes. And being and practicing.
Yes. And this is a practice, so we are inviting you to practice.
Yes. And Michelle, are we going to offer that, something that they can, a call to action?
Yeah.
So we had spoke about the journaling.
Yes. So we're inviting you guys to journal. Take some time out to actually look at what are the desires of your heart. Whether you think of them as possible right now or not is irrelevant. Just look, what could you possibly desire? and write it down. If you're interested in doing what it takes to manifest this thing, whatever it is, even if it's an emotional state, we're inviting you to not only journal, but come join us in one of our mastermind groups and make it real. We have a community of fabulous human beings committed to each other, evolving and ascending to that place of grace where they can manifest anything. So if you'd like to participate with us, check out our Facebook page or our website, theconversationboutique.com, and join us.
I'd love to have you. Have all of you. So come on and be with us.
Yes. Until then, happy journaling.